dance. Welcome, Mel.
Thanks so much for having me, Julie.
Now, you've achieved quite a few remarkable things in your lifetime. What would you say is the thing that you're most proud of and why?
Sure. Well, Julie, the other day I was actually walking through a shopping centre and there was a man there who was selling courses at TAFE, and there was a big sign that said, "Find your dream job." And he said, "Would you like to find out more information?" I said, "No, thanks. I already have my dream job." So I feel like I am living my dream. I'm doing exactly what I wanted to do when I was a little girl. And the other thing that I'm really proud of is that I've been able to combine my love for dance with my career and also with having a family. So I have 3 young children, and I'm really proud that I've been able to create a career where I can have my children at my workplace and do all of that together. So
yeah, that's fantastic. And they love dancing as well.
Yes, most of the time. They do.
Yeah, that's terrific. So where did you get your can-do attitude from? Did you have someone in your life who gave you that encouragement, or did you have to dig down deep inside yourself and find that?
Yeah, sure. It's probably a combination of things. I think my parents always gave me the opportunities. So my mother sent me to ballet because she was told when I was 2 that I was going to be as tall as a giraffe. I turned out to be tall, but not quite so tall. So she wanted me to learn to dance so that I had really good posture, that I held my shoulders back. So I'm really grateful that my parents made that decision to send me to dance. I also am very, very grateful to my dance teachers and the people that have taught me to dance and teach in my life, because every time we come into a dance studio, we're told to leave our troubles at the door and just to get in and do the job and do what we need to do. And so that taught me a lot about being persistent, being resilient, being committed, even when you're having those days where you feel really down. You might be exhausted, you've had a big day of study, or you haven't slept all night, whatever it might be. You always had to walk through that door with your shoulders back and ready to work, and I think that taught me a lot about persistence and resilience.
Yeah, great. Now, you were lucky, I'd say. Not everybody has that in their life, so well done to your parents and your dance teachers. Now, I noticed that you've got a copy of A for Attitude with you.
I do, right here.
And I was going to ask you, what is your favourite page in that book and why?
Yeah, sure. It's actually a really good question, Julie, because I was just having a conversation with some of my grade 6 students about this last week, and we were talking a lot about being responsible for the energy that we bring into the room. So I was talking about it in the context of a dance class, but I was asking my students to think very much about when they come into a room, how their energy can then project onto other people. And we talked about when you're negative and feeling down, that those emotions can actually project onto other people. But when we're feeling positive and when we bring in positive energy, then other people feed off that energy. And so we talked a lot about that. I also talked with my students about it in relation to being kind to others, that I ask all of my students that come in through the doors here that no matter what background you're from, whatever your beliefs are, that we are kind to each other and that we treat each other with respect. And to me that relates very much to also this, that if you treat people poorly, you will be treated poorly in return. If you treat people well, then those things will also come back and be a positive thing in your life.
That's great, and I'm really pleased that I know that you do use A for Attitude a lot with your school, and I'm really grateful for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now my final question is that there will be children who are watching this today who want to follow in your footsteps, or other children who may have their own dreams. Mm-hmm. What message would you have for young primary school children about following their hearts and achieving their goals?
Sure. My first thing would be to work hard. That you can't just expect things to happen for you, that everything that you want in life, you need to actually put in the hard yards and work towards. I'm living my dream here. I've got this beautiful studio. I've got lots and lots of students that come to learn to dance with me every week, but I have worked really, really hard to make that happen. So do your schoolwork, study hard, be kind to others, and keep going back. And even if you get knocked back, try and try again.
Yeah, great point. Thanks, Mel. And thank you so much for taking time to be part of our first Attitude TV segment. It's been great spending time with you. Thanks again.
Thanks so much for having me, Julie.